So I am dripping with
What a wonderful What a wonderful.
Hey guys, I'm starting off this YouTube video with a little intro because I forgot to film the intro before I went to some garage sales and before I packed some orders. So welcome to another YouTube video. Today you are going to see me grabbing some orders that need to be packed, going to garage sales, and then today I'm also going thrifting. So you'll see a whole bunch of random clips, but I hope you enjoy this video. So I have a couple orders to pack. I'm gonna grab them so you can see what they are. The first one is actually, my handle broke off, so it's so hard to grab this. It's one I've had for a little bit. The Hello Kitty Little Book of Big Ideas. It is actually really cute. Like, it has a lemonade recipe, cookies, picnic ideas, paint party, like party ideas. It's so cute. Next is a VHS tape, and I actually know it's in here. It's literally in here. It is the Power Rangers food fight on VHS. This is the second one I've sold of this. I should have probably watched it beforehand because I'm really curious about this pig guy. The last order is this puffle. I just posted it today and like 30 minutes later it got sold. From Club Penguin 2011. I'm honestly gonna miss this little guy. It was a short and sweet time we had together. Alright, it's time for some garage sale clips. I found this Shrek Trilogy DVD set, but I sadly left it. And then I found this Cars like knockoff film. Kind of curious. I was looking through some VHSs, found some Land Before Time, and then the best Mall Madness game, hands down, that one is the best. I found this People magazine from 2008, I think. Yeah, 2008, which was really neat, but again, I left it. I really wish they had some more teen magazines. This garage sale actually wasn't so bad. They did have a lot of vintage items like Cabbage Patch Kids and Archie magazines and 90's books. But I'm really hesitant on buying these books because I can't test them beforehand, and a lot of the ones I buy don't work. Also, this Care Bear wasn't in the greatest condition, and I think it was broken. Like, I don't know what was sticking out of the back of it, but it looked not right. I found a Webkinz, and I'm always like hesitant on if I should get Webkinz or not because I just don't know if they're worth it, but it did have the tag, so maybe I should have picked it up. My guy, Mr. Bean. Found some Mr. Bean VHS tapes. I love him. He is so funny, but I did not pick these up because they just don't go for too much, but they're fun to look at. This garage sale was just a whole bunch of stuff thrown in boxes. It was insane how much stuff there was, but there was really nothing that I was interested in. These Barbies were neat, but they weren't sealed. They had been opened before, so I just left them because I'd rather have some that are in better condition. It started to rain at this part, so a lot of these items were wet and tossed underneath a table, so I didn't pick up this Bratz doll because, again, she wasn't in the greatest condition. She didn't have any feet as well, so if she maybe had shoes, I would have picked her up. And this Hello Kitty bag, I just didn't know what year it was. I kind of wanted that piano birdhouse. This was the best garage sale of the day. Honestly, if we had gotten there at the beginning of the day, I think there would have been a ton more for us because they had a lot of 90's stuff. That's the hard thing about garage sales is you never know which one to go to first. So this one just happened to be at like the end of the day. So we kind of just got the last bit of what was left. I think that Harry Potter blanket was vintage. I just didn't check. And this cute Winnie the Pooh little plate set. Then my dad and I went to the flea market just to, walk around since it was raining. And there was some Princess Bride action figures that I'd never seen before. Honestly, the flea market is kind of chaotic. It's not my favorite place to go, but there is sure a lot of stuff to look at. The flea market is kind of similar to the antique mall. Everyone has their own separate booths, but it's only open on the weekends, and the owners of the booths are the ones that are running it. So they have to be there in order to make sales. So for the antique mall where my booth is at, it's open pretty much every single day, and everyone buys the items at the front, where here you buy the item right at the booth with the owner of the booth. So that's the difference between the flea market and the antique mall. Still really fun to check out both. But also the flea market has stuff that isn't vintage. So there's a lot of vintage booths at the flea market, but a lot are also like handmade stuff. There's food. I don't even know what else. Sports stuff, Pokemon cards. Oh, there was a Lizzie McGuire board game, but it was a little too expensive for me to pick up. And I really wanted this Indiana Jones figure. Oh, I didn't even know these existed. I also didn't know Gwen Stefani dolls existed, which were really cool to see. And then you can see that Bratz doll in the back. It was extremely expensive, so it stayed. I think those Care Bears were from 2020. They are really cute though, but I left them. There's some Bart Simpson cereal, which is so interesting to me. How people find old cereal still in the box, because I have never. I don't know what this Rugrats thing was, but I think you like put a coin in it and it starts to move. And this was the best find of the day, a High School Musical lamp. Are you kidding me? Honestly, kind of wanted it for my room. This is actually the antique mall, and I saw they had a Hilary Duff doll. You guys, I have to take this off. My bag is absolutely soaked. I am dripping wet. You guys see this rain? The biggest storm ever. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was at this little Canada Day carnival with my best friends and their kids, and the weather was good. The weather was so good, and then all of a sudden, the biggest downpour ever just happened. Oh, Atlanta. That was actually awful. My shoes soaked. Luckily, I was wearing a rain jacket, but my jeans are absolutely soaking wet. I think they probably just got to their car. They kind of parked further away. I feel so bad for them. That was absolutely brutal. Good morning, everyone. I am on my way to some thrift stores. The only thing is, it is a holiday Monday. It is the Canada Day long weekend. So I honestly don't even know if the thrift stores are open. I would assume they are. Hopefully it's open so we can find some stuff today. Starting off this thrift trip with some, I think these are like Cabbage Patch Kids clothes, which I've actually never seen before. So that was interesting to me. They had a whole bunch of DS and Game Boy Advance games. As you can see, there was a Bratz one right on top, so that caught my attention. I always check the board games, and this one was a really old Game of Life that I've actually never seen before. The price was a little steep, so I left it. And oh, spotted a little Barbie sticker, had to show you. I haven't really seen the Descendants. I think I've seen one of them, but I know a lot of you guys are fans, so I thought I would take a video of this. I spotted some Barbie cards, but the box wasn't in the greatest condition. Well, as we saw, the stores were open today. I only got one item for myself. I got Bratz the movie on Game Boy Advance because I just caught not too long ago Bratz Diamonds on Game Boy Advance, and it's like probably one of my favorite Game Boy Advance games now. It's so fun to play. So I thought I have to get Bratz the movie. We're gonna keep going and hoping to find more stuff. I found some Valentines. These were Tinkerbell Valentines, but for $5, I couldn't get myself to buy them. And I also found this Kooky pen. Guys, I should have picked this up, but I already have a Kooky pen for sale in my shop and no one wants it, so I left this one behind. Found this old Cars cup. And this CD holder, okay, I honestly kind of wish I got this. It was so cute. It was so 2001. I found this Disco Diva that was giving me Groovy Chick vibes from my last video when I saw Groovy Chick, and I thought this might be kind of the same brand. I wasn't sure. And wow, I almost missed this. High School Musical 2 wrapping paper. Like, I honestly almost walked past this. So glad I didn't. Was looking through the VHS tapes, and I found a couple that I've never seen before, Once Upon a Forest and The Secret of the Seal. I should have probably looked these up, but I didn't. I found a couple of DS games. I was really close to getting this Phineas and Ferb one, but when I opened it up, there was no game inside. So luckily I checked. Always check inside of anything you're going to purchase. Found a Hunger Games magazine, a Cosmo Girl magazine with good old Chuck Bass and Summer. I found this cute The Dog puzzle. Look at his little tongue. Some beanie boppers that are in great condition. I finally found another Littlest Pet Shop VIP plush, and this one's a ladybug. It is so adorable. It honestly feels like fall. Like it's cold, it's rainy. Ugh, it's not fun, but what is fun is what I just found. First I picked up these TY beanie boppers. I haven't picked these up lately, but I thought I would put these ones in my antique booth because I thought they'd be really cute. It's been a while since I found a Littlest Pet Shop. Oh, what are these called again? Littlest Pet Shop. Oh, there's a certain name for these. I totally forget, but I've never found the ladybug. She's so cute. She has her little code still in here, so that's really nice. And oh, precious little ladybug. She's adorable. Love her. And then the best item, I finally found more Disney Channel wrapping paper. This is High School Musical. So if you guys order a mystery DVD, a mystery book, it'll be wrapped in High School Musical wrapping paper. Wow. I'm so excited for that. It's been too long. The last wrapping paper I had that was Disney Channel was Camp Rock, I think. We have 3 more stops to go and hopefully we find some more goodies. Alright, this next stop didn't have too many things. I only got a few clips, but I found this Careers old board game. I just thought it was really cute, like Super Mom, fashion designer. This looked really old and I was kind of screaming because I had these at the preschool I worked at. And now looking at how old they are, I'm like, wow, ours were in really good condition. I found this Bratz doll, and after doing a lot of research, I found out it was from 2021, but she was in such good condition. And then I found some little Alvin and the Chipmunks figures, which I don't see very often, and they did look vintage. Okay, I did indeed get that Bratz doll. I did some research on her while I was in the store. This is Yasmin from 2021. It's the 20th anniversary doll. And I wasn't going to get her because she isn't vintage, but I was looking her up and she does go for a little bit out of the box. So we'll see. She's really pretty. I really like her and I like her outfit a lot. So, and she seems to be in really good condition. That's why I got her. Could have been a mistake. I don't know. We'll find out sooner or later. You gotta take a chance sometimes. Okay, we have 2 more places as long as they're both open. We shall see. Honestly, a great first find, a fashion poly kit from the year 2000. And then I found some Ever After High dolls, which I've never heard of before, but they're from 2013. And I thought they were neat because they were still in the box and they were like fairy tale dolls. This was a strawberry shortcake like baseball glove kit, which honestly, you'd be the coolest kid out on the field with these gloves. The way my jaw dropped when I saw how many of these Camp Rock CD board games they had, they were a little out of my price range for picking up, but I just thought that was so neat that there were so many. Like, where did they come from? Okay, that store actually had a lot of fun stuff to look at. Those Ever After dolls were really neat, but they were expensive, as you saw, so I did not pick them up. I think they were from like 2013 or something. Those Camp Rock CD board games, there was like at least 12, and I didn't pick up a single one. They were $8, and that's kind of what they go for, so there was no point of me picking them up. But that is so cool, like that there's like so many of them. So fun. You guys live in my city, you can DM me and I can let you know where they are. But I did pick up the little fashion poly case. They taped it, but I opened it in the store because I was like, I need to see what's inside of here. And it does come with 3 dolls, and I do have some clothes at home that I can include in here. And yeah, it has a little, this is like a little closet and stuff. It's just super cute. Oh, there's clothes in here too, in the little closet. So I will be putting this in my antique booth because I sold a couple Polly Pocket things in there. So that's where this is going to go. But yeah, I'm gonna add some more clothes to it so it's a little more special. But that's so cute! I love Polly Pocket. That song takes me back to when I was at my cousin's house and she had like a movie theater in her house, and we would project like music videos onto the screen and dance, and we would dance to this song. That just took me back. Anywho, sorry I did not film in that store. My bestie called me and I was talking to her on the phone the whole time, but I only got some books, so I'll show you the books I did get. I got this Jurassic Park book because it's like the movie storybook, and Jurassic Park is iconic. Then I got some Franklin books. I got Franklin and the Hero, so that's super cute. I got Franklin and the Baby, so cute. I got Merry Christmas, Mom and Dad. This is the little critters. I picked up this Phineas and Ferb Guide to Life. So it's kind of like a journal thing. You can draw in here. What does this say? Design your own innator, so you can make your own inventions. There's a little comic in the middle there. Just some fun things you can do. So that might go in a Disney Channel bundle. And then I picked up this Girl Talk book. It's from 1981. I don't even know. It just says, if you've ever wished for an older sister to talk with about things like dieting, clothes, health, and makeup, you'll love Girl Talk. It's a complete guide for the young woman who wants to look and feel her best, a young woman just like you. I'm a little concerned about the whole dieting part, if this is for young girls, so interesting. 80s, what were you doing? What were you doing, 80s? But anywho, it's an 80s book, it's Girl Talk. I thought I would pick it up, so that'll be on my Etsy. But that is what I got today, guys. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna go live on TikTok, but I do have garage sale stuff that I have to show you guys too, so that's what I'm gonna do on TikTok live.